everyone, and welcome to Blunt. I'm Gigi.
And I'm H. We're your two hosts for today. Today we have joining us 3 different guests, and we're just going to go around, quickly go with names and what they do.
What's good? My name's Io, and I'm a freelance videographer.
Amazing. Cool.
My name's Steffi, and I'm a coordinator in a business center.
Amazing.
Ooh.
Hi, I'm Luca and I work in finance.
Amazing. So you know we have a variety of different participants, right? So it's going to be different walks of life and different perspectives. Okay, let's start with the first thing, which is the game. And the game is
Talk
or choke, okay? So we're going to ask you silly questions. Now, just a disclaimer, these questions are like, we're walking into this blind as well because Gigi's sister wrote these questions. So yeah, we're as unaware as a participant. So let's go.
And we're gonna drink the fish sauce, which is really disgusting. Honestly, I've never tasted anything more disgusting than this in my life. So, alright, let's go then. Who starts?
Take it away.
Me?
You go. Go.
Alright, so the first question is, who would you kiss in this room?
Wow, deep end. Okay. Where would we like to start? Luca, let's go.
Okay, fine.
It's fine.
Let me have a little think. Well, you know what? You can also kiss your friend, so I'd pick Gigi in this room.
Shoot. I'm gonna go last on this one because I've got a smart fucking answer. No, because I've got a smart answer. I don't need to think about it.
Oh,
Let's go with Ayo. Let's go.
Alright, you know what? She didn't say specifically where, so I guess she all on the hand, and that's it.
Gentlemen,
That's
hey,
me,
okay,
that's me.
okay, energy.
Alright.
Not trying to catch
I'll kiss-
STDs, yeah?
Honestly, if I have to kiss all of you guys, I don't mind. I mean, I can kiss anyone. Like, I really don't mind. But shouldn't be like
Big up whole life. Someone's coming. Cool.
Alright, maybe
Cool.
I'll kiss
Steffi, let's
anyone.
go for Steffi. Anyone, yeah?
anyone.
I'd go with Gigi.
Okay. I'm about to drop some knowledge. You can kiss yourself. Mwah.
Oh my
Done.
God.
Finito. Listen,
That's another-
outside the box, bro.
Think okay.
Outside the box.
Okay, I see what you did there.
Okay, so my question is, this is a fun one. What's the first thing you would do if you woke up as the opposite sex?
Have sex.
Oh my God.
As a man, yeah?
As a man,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
why not?
Well, I would then have a wank.
Okay, first.
We know about. I was sure she's
Yeah.
gonna give something like that.
Honestly, my hands are going to my chest. Like that's the first thing.
You want to feel your own boobs?
I gotta
Yeah?
feel. It feels like, you know.
Are you a
what I'm
boobs man or ass man?
saying? I'm an ass man.
Okay,
I feel
okay.
like most men are ass men.
Yeah.
They're not boobs men.
Me, if I woke up as a man, a little bit maybe lame, I'm going for a workout to see
No, you know what?
That's the door is right there.
how
Luca.
good a man can. Is it better, because men have more muscle, they're stronger. I want to feel like I want to lift heavy.
Yeah, see if she can live heavy as a man than a woman.
Yeah.
Okay, I like
Women
that.
and men, you try to lift, you feel powerful, and then you have 10 kilograms on you.
Okay.
No, it makes sense. If
What
I
about
woke up
you?
as a woman, I'm really thinking.
We know your answer already.
No.
Don't you even try like.
This is assumptions, yeah. She's jumped to conclusions. What I would do if I woke up as a woman. Oh my lord. I would see how society is actually stacked in my favor nowadays.
Oh yeah.
I'll be an
fair.
extreme feminist, a feminazi, to see what the world is like from that perspective.
I think that's a good answer.
Shoot.
My other question is, what's the most broke thing you've ever done?
Most
Broke thing.
Oh,
Just stole from a shop, like from the
Shit.
supermarket. Literally, yeah.
Bez, okay.
Alright. Oh me. Alright.
Come on.
Okay. Well, this is uni days. I was a student, so I literally
No
did-
judgment. No
We've all
judgment.
been
Go,
there.
no
We've all
judgment, bro.
been there,
So-
don't worry
So
about it.
nah, it was literally I was living on bread for like a couple of days, just bread and butter.
Just bread on
Oh
Bread and butter.
man.
So yeah.
grind. Steffi?
Or instant
I-
noodles.
That's
been my
another
thing.
one. Yeah,
I
100%.
hope none of my former teachers sees this, but I stole toilet paper from university.
no.
Listen, you have to do what you have
We
to
have
do.
to do, yeah. No judging.
I've actually taken the public transport in Bulgaria as an adult.
And you didn't
And
pay?
if you don't know, that is a very broke thing to do. Bulgaria.
Oh, okay.
It's you take
Public
you-
transport is a broke thing.
Yeah, because in Bulgaria you don't really like public transport is a bit off. Whereas you
I always take it too. Look, like I think you live in a different life than us.
Wait, are we talking about Sofia? Because they're like...
no, like taking the bus in Bulgaria, I think is a broke thing.
I'm
She's
still
in the
taking the
corporate
bus.
world and
No, I
she's
think
making
she's
money.
like-
Listen, we're artists, so we're all
Yeah,
broke,
we're
but
all
she's in the
broke, yeah.
corporate. But it's like transport's super cheap there.
It's very cheap, yeah.
That-
And also
okay, that's
to take
why.
a taxi, it's also cheap. So if I want to
Well,
travel
yeah.
in the city, I can take taxi for like £5.
Okay.
But, like,
In my defense, I use it just because I can't drive. So...
Okay.
that's true.
I use it as
Fairs.
well just because every time when I go back home, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy a car. This time I'm gonna take it back home and I'm gonna drive. And they
A lot of
and
muscle.
last year I bought a car and I was about to take it back home and they stole it from in front of my house. They crashed it first. Then it was outside my house for like a couple of days. Obviously crashed and somebody stole it, so I just couldn't. So I was using the transport again.
Fairs.
That's actually-
Fairs. So my brokest thing that I've ever done is it was like 3 a.m. I ran out of Rizla and me and my friends went to smoke weed and we ended up using just normal paper to roll it and glue stick to glue it together. Bro, listen, Ayo, it's one of those where you're like ton up, right? You're having fun, you're blazing with your boys, and then you've got no Rizla. Gotta make do with what you gotta make do, innit?
What you gonna do?
Alright. Yeah.
I felt broke as fuck, but you know what? I had to get high, innit?
But what, you didn't have money to buy or you just
No, the shops were closed. It was 2 a.m, the shops were closed.
Yeah, but
so
that's not
that's not
broke.
broken.
That's not broke.
That's
Because you
That's
don't have an
just
own
desperation,
like
bro.
yeah.
resourceful,
No, that's not
resourceful.
broke.
Okay, alright, fair, it's cool, I'll take that. But that's my story for being broke. Okay.
So you don't have no other story.
Bro, I was born broke, bro. What do you mean?
Alright, cool, cool.
Everything I do.
Go on with the second one.
Who do you think is the worst dressed in this room? And by the way, if you don't want to hurt feelings, we have got
Ah,
sauce for you to
man.
drink
You
can all
instead.
say me
It's
and
so
just-
yummy.
we
Right?
can also-
In this room. That's a terrible
Worst
question
dressed.
because I don't think anybody. It's like,
No, you have to pick someone.
really?
You have to pick someone and take that shot. Take the shot. Take the shot.
You know what? Me, because I feel like my shirt is too small for me. So I think that's...
Honestly, yeah.
She stole my
that's a
answer.
good- That's a good one. I would pick myself as well just because this skirt, I
I was gonna
literally,
say you as well.
literally wore it like.
If you
the
wear it the other way around, she goes,
Yeah,
you look like
it's supposed
who?
to be the other way around, and I look like Aladdin. Is that how you
Like
put it?
that's
Like right now, I really like it. I'm gonna show you after, but yeah.
No, I would go with me because you're all like quite fancy, and then like I'm very casual, so I didn't even think of doing fancy.
you look fine. It's casual smart. Listen,
Oh,
turtlenecks
That's
are
how
the
I go
best.
to
I like-
work. Like we don't
Yeah.
have dress code, so I don't even think about dress code like in my life.
Fairs, Ayo.
I love my job. but I
Just
don't-
say me and I'll say you, and then we've actually pointed at someone.
Yeah.
Yeah? You say I'm the worst dressed. I'm offended. I think you're the worst dressed. Okay,
Thank
guys,
God
so I
didn't have
feel.
to take that shot.
So, the topic of discussion for today is can you be friends with an ex? Now, those of you guys that have been following us on Instagram, we've put the polls out there.
Oh yeah.
And some
had
people
the
have said
results.
yes, quite a lot have said no for a variety of different reasons. But we want to hear from you guys. What do you think?
Let me just.
Can you be friends with an ex?
Can I just say what people actually said on Instagram?
Yeah,
What
go.
people voted.
Go on.
So 68% of the people said never, and 32 said of course. I'm gonna go for of course.
Okay, cool. Let's go, Ayo. First,
Yeah.
we start with yes or no, and then we'll get into justifying your
Yeah.
answers. Yeah.
Can you be
Yes.
friends with an ex?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mature guy.
Yes.
I agree as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
No.
Ah!
Hell no.
Why
Okay.
though?
She said no.
We're gonna come
Why?
into that. Let me hear your arguments from
Yeah.
each of you. I want to hear one point
Alright.
as to why you think it is. So, for example, if Ayo gives a point, you can't use that same one.
Okay, let me give you the answers people gave. So one woman said, "Cause who knows you better than your ex?" She was like,
that's not
"Yes."
A good thing, sometimes.
It's not. Yeah.
Thank you. My point exactly.
Someone said have self-respect. Another person said generally it really depends on how it went down, but in most cases not at all. Somebody said with benefits.
That was the top. Listen.
What the hell?
Yeah, no, you're
There's
friends
no
with
friendship
benefits.
anymore.
No, never.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Right. So I want to hear from you guys. Let's start with yourself, Lubka.
Yeah, I think you can. It depends how toxic you are. Because if you're friends with your ex, you know, sometimes the relationship ends, but it might have ended because of something like, you know, there's no drama, there's nothing
Yeah.
happening really.
You're just-
And I actually have people from my past, which I won't say they're my best friends, so I won't go to them.
Okay.
With, all my personal secrets problems, but they're people that I care about how they're doing. I'm happy when they're achieving good
Yeah.
things.
Okay.
And like I actually feel like I root for them. I'm not
Because they were
I
a don't- part of your life at one point,
and
okay.
I don't feel toxic against them having like a new relationship.
Okay.
So I think it happens, but that's a minority situation. So
No,
a lot
I
of the
agree.
times
Okay.
you may
Stay in touch with them.
yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
You guys?
Go, I want to hear your point.
No, I'm gonna come back because it's all of
He's
you.
the only one that
versus-
said no.
Yeah,
so
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
So I want to hear your reasonings first.
Alright, go Steffi.
Well, I actually agree that you can. It very much depends on how
Even though-
how it ended. 'Cause,
Okay.
like, I mean, some of my exes I never want to see ever again in my life.
Okay.
But there is one I'm still friends with. Like you said, not necessarily. I wouldn't call them in the middle of the night if I'm in crisis or something like that.
Sure.
But it is still something like we still chat from time to time just to catch up and see. Like he's traveling right now, so I follow him on Instagram. And it just because it ended very amicably. Like we agreed, we just don't want the same thing from life.
Okay.
And it was just nobody cheated. There was no.
So you
no
just grew
drama.
apart
so
and
we just
whatnot.
grew apart, yeah. So if that's the case or anything else, like in that way, then yeah, sure. But if
Okay.
it ended badly and one of them was hurt now,
Then
so
okay.
it's
Makes sense.
depends, yeah.
Like from my personal experience, I'm always cool with my exes. With my first boyfriend, we were together for 5 years. I'm always gonna wish him well. We're cool today now.
Question: who initiated the breakup?
Me.
Okay. For you, who initiated the breakup with you and your ex?
It was actually the fact that I was moving away.
So you.
So me. Yeah,
Okay,
moved
cool.
away.
Go on, Ayo. Let's hear
Wait,
your
wait,
reason.
I'm not done yet. I'm
Oh,
not
sorry.
done yet.
Apologies. Sorry, my
but
bad.
like with my last relationship with my ex, I feel like I'm not over it completely for me to be friends with him.
Sure.
We're cool, but I feel like I need more time for us to like meet or just
Yeah. Okay. To get it to that stage.
to get
you
it to
need
that
time.
stage. Yeah.
And also depends how much time it passes.
Yeah.
It's easier when it's like a bit further away in the past,
Yeah.
and then you're not as angry anymore.
So. That's because like you guys have picked like different points that kind of correlate to what I want to say as well. Because I'm the type that I've built so much in terms of a relationship with that person, just
Yeah.
to
Right.
suddenly cut it off and say, nah, I'm not gonna relate to you anyway. So it's like whenever I broke up with someone was because I saw that.
Could we speak a little bit closer to the mic?
Oh yeah. So it's like whenever I broke up with someone, it was like, fair enough, we were together, but long term, I can't really see us together in a relationship. So it's like, let me just break it off now, rather than just carry on. While, well, I'm unhappy, and she might be content, but I was just like, you know what, this is where I stand, and let's just split. And of course, you give time for like the hurt feelings to recover.
Okay.
But after time, then she like when she feels comfortable to come and talk to me, then
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh hey, how you doing? Like how are you healing? Up to that type of thing, and that's how you become friends over time.
Yeah, that's another point. I feel like both of you should be over it completely
Yeah.
and not have feelings for each other. That's when you can be friends. But if one of you still have feelings for the other person, you can never be friends. The other person is always gonna hope something's gonna, like, you're gonna get back together or whatever. But
I had such a good experience meeting my ex after like 5 years.
Right.
The
Okay.
one that I broke up with when I was, and we actually talked so much through all the issues. And
Right.
we felt like a load.
Okay.
Yeah, and again, not friends, but obviously,
yeah.
essentially, we care about each other as people, and
Okay.
we never think about being together when such places.
I feel like there is
Sure.
difference between being friends and being cool with each other.
Maybe
I feel like just being cool.
Maybe it would be really difficult for the new person you're with when they see you talking really friendly with your ex. They would
Okay.
always it probably would put that doubt in their head.
Yes,
Like, you
absolutely.
can't be-
I've had that
Yeah.
situation. Like my ex-boyfriend came to London and he slept in our place when me and my sister lived, and my
Current boyfriend.
current
then, at
boyfriend
the
them
time.
times, yeah, he was like, I was like, oh yeah, my ex is gonna sleep over, and he was like, and he actually came and met him. Yeah, they were actually chilling together.
I'm gonna drop some facts and studies that have happened, right?
Alright.
So when people have been asked, can you stay friends with an ex, or are you currently friends with an ex? 59% said they have stayed friends with an ex. That's like a mixture of girls and guys, right? Men and women. But out of that 59%, 65% of them were women. Right? And those 65% were the women that initiated the breakup.
Yeah.
Right? Only 50% of men said, yeah, they've stayed with a woman, but they haven't initiated the breakup. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And a relationship with an ex, like a friendship with an ex, the longest it's ever lasted is 2 years. On average, sorry, not the longest. On average, is 2 years of a relationship. Now, if you know a relationship with someone's going to last for 2 years, what's the point of having that relationship? Because gradually you draw apart. Like you guys were saying,
Yeah, but I
you
wanna...
can't be best friends, you can't be friends. You're sort of acquaintances, you're happy for them.
Yeah.
Do you know why most women, or you know what, not even women, the person that initiates the breakup, they suggest, hey, you're a cool person, I do like you, I do care for you, I think you're amazing, whatever, we've had a great time, but I think we should stay friends, right? Why do they say that? Because they don't want the other person to feel
bad, like hurt. Yeah, they don't want to hurt their feelings.
Right.
But give me your
now,
point
as
of
the
view.
person, I said no, you can't be, and I'm just
Yeah, but
using the
Okay.
studies, but also my own logic, right?
Building a science.
Listen, come on, you can't just give them the soccer punch. You got to build up to it. Now, for the person, so let's say you're the one that got dumped, right? Or you're the one that got dumped. One of you guys got dumped by the other person. The idea of being a friend with that person, you still have feelings for them. So for them to suggest, we're not going to see each other at all, we're not going to speak to each other anymore, and walk off, like, you're cool, I have no bad blood towards you, but we're done. And then on the other hand, you have someone that says, let's be friends. It's a consolation prize for you, because you're like, you know what, I can't be in a relationship with you, but I still have you in my life. I can still see you, right? I can still talk to you. And every time you see that person, what happens? There's a
no chance.
ignite.
Of
There's an
hope.
ignition of hope.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the possibility
Yeah.
of it coming back together.
Yeah.
But that's why
Now-
it depends on how it
went down,
ends.
yeah.
And how we
But
both feel.
I
And
think
No.
so.
But if you all both end on good terms,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You've moved on and you've had a boyfriend now, right? Let's go with Gigi, for example. You and your ex, you broke up, right? And you're both on civil terms, you moved on, yeah? You now get a new boyfriend, right? Him watching you get screwed by your new boyfriend. Sorry to put it, but we're blunt, right? We're talking from chest.
Yeah.
Him watching you doing certain things with your new boyfriend, it's going to grow distance in him. One, or it's going to bring him closer. Because according to psychology, the push-pull effect, you want it more because you can't have it.
Yeah, I don't know,
It's like,
actually. I can't
especially-
really...
And it turns toxic because
Yeah, it does.
you can't have that person that you used to have.
It messes
You want
with
them
your
more.
mind.
Yeah,
I'm
but-
going to now get you
Working.
three on my
No.
team. Listen,
No.
we're taking
This
this.
is why I'm not gonna get on your team.
All right, shoot, let's go.
Because I'm friends with an ex,
Okay.
See?
That's-
You initiated the
Yeah.
breakup. Okay.
and now she's moved on. Like she's told me, like, okay, ever since we've broken up, this is what's happened. I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. We could literally go for drinks, like a bar, and we just chill, just chat, different things like those. So, and there's no tension.
How many serious relationships have you been in?
Me?
Yeah, it's an open question.
I was starting from age, by the way, and you saw me, and you saw
You
me.
directed it to the group. It's an open question.
Alright.
Can I
cool.
just jump on what like he
Shoot,
said?
yeah.
You said there's no tension when you chill. Like it's kind of exactly the same with the ex I'm friend with. Like it was years ago, but like when we went out for drinks, like a year later or something, it was like, oh wow, it's actually a lot easier to speak to each other now. And then he went and I quote, oh yeah, we were toxic as a couple, but like it's been cool ever since because we don't have anything to argue about. Like it's a lot more relaxed when the relationship is not there. So I know it's weird, but it can happen. And,
Okay.
And if you both realize you're just not good for each other, then and you're both mature enough to be like, we can still, because you're a nice person. I just think you're very bad for me romantically.
Okay.
But yeah.
Maybe not even bad, just different.
Yeah,
Just
it's
different. You don't fit
incompatible.
my ideal once,
But you're
right?
still a very nice person, and I would like to have you in my life. And if you're both okay with it, it can work.
But how can somebody be a nice person and very toxic to you?
Like he said toxic, I've never said toxic, but we're incompatible. But as friends, like we don't need to agree on everything
Yeah.
as friends, you know? We don't
Yeah, we're so
need to
different.
have the same goals.
No, disagreements are important for any relationship.
Yeah,
For
but,
any, if you have
I mean,
no
on big
disagreements,
things, like
And
Marriage is-
like, who asked the questions? How can it be toxic and nice at the same time? For example, jealousy. I've never had jealous boyfriend, like crazy jealous. I would never tolerate that anyway. But I'm just saying, for example, if he loves you and he does everything for you and he treats you like a queen and just he's so nice, but he's jealous. That's toxic. Like, he doesn't let you go out. Like, every time you want to go out, have fun with your friends, he's gonna be like, oh, you can't do this, or you can't dress in a certain way. That's toxic. For me, the most toxic thing in a relationship is jealousy. So I feel like that's
I've got
how...
50 million questions. Okay, let's continue with this discussion, then we jump back into that broken heart.
Oh,
Quick one.
I got a question actually.
Shoot.
So if you don't answer it, you gotta take a shot.
Ah,
Alright.
Just do
Changing the rules.
No, it's got to be everyone. Let's do it. Go on, let's hear it.
Alright, so I'll answer it last. All right. So what is the most down bad thing you've done to get someone's attention?
Okay. Someone that you have a crush on or whatever, yeah?
Yeah, someone you've got a crush
Okay.
on, or you're trying to get interested in
Oh
you.
my god, I didn't.
I'm gonna
actually don't
kickstart.
know.
Go.
No, I
Shoot.
don't.
You don't
I
know?
need to think about it.
yeah, I don't... Oh, I
I
don't know.
feel like I have too much pride. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I cannot really. If a guy doesn't show interest in me, I'm not interested in them.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
there's no
need-
way.
I need the guy to show a little bit, to give me something. Otherwise, even if I'm really into them, I would, because we've had nothing, we've had no relationship. You know, I don't know how they are. I'm interested in them, but if they don't show me anything, I'm just gonna.
So
Oh
would
my
you prefer
God.
the man to take the initiative
Yeah.
and start?
Obviously,
Okay, cool.
but I can't.
No.
I'm not like that. Like, honestly, if I see someone and I really like them, I can't hide it, and I'm straightforward. I'm gonna be like, I fancy you, but usually they fancy me back. But it's like, I'm not good, because I'm not that girl that's gonna play games, and girls like to be chased. I don't like to waste my
Okay,
time.
yeah.
If I see you like me and I like you, let's just go. Let's just date, like, see each other or whatever. I've approached a guy as well. I saw one guy playing basketball one time. I was like, oh man, he looks so hot. And I was with my sister, and I was like, listen, I'm gonna go ask him for his number, and he gave it to me. He messaged me after, but we never went out. I was just bored.
That's not cringy though. That's quite a good approach.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
really confident. I don't know, and I don't want to waste time. If I like someone, I'll just
But you mean if something is really like
embarrassing. I don't
embarrassing,
It's
like you stalk them on
Yeah, like you stalk them on
and
Instagram.
You put their mother
Yeah, or like
Yeah.
you find, you like you
Here's the
find
general
their
rule
address
for
and
me,
say-
yeah? I don't chase. I attract. Listen, honestly, okay, we're gonna keep that on the low, yeah? A number of times. But here's the thing, I don't chase, I attract. Look, I will obviously give you certain cues, but if it's not being reciprocated, then it's not. If for example, if I have a crush on you and I like you, whatever, I'll be straight up and look, I like you, I got feels for you. Cool. If it goes somewhere, it does. If you don't, I will walk right off, because not you. There's 4.5 billion other girls in the world.
No, thank you. I would.
No, you have
I
a
would
point.
actually
You have a
agree with
point.
that.
No.
That's
fair
the thing.
point.
I think I agree with that. At this age,
Yeah.
now that we are, maybe some of us older than others, I feel like you have to be honest and you have to be
Yeah.
blunt with
Mm.
people, and you feel it. If there is attraction and you can sense it, you can like somebody. If they're giving you nothing, they're clearly.
But if it's
Who
just
actually-
ego.
But then you don't want them either, because then I don't want to play games, as you said.
Yeah,
They
that's
play
what I'm
that
saying.
like little flirty game with you, and you feel like the vibes. Then I won't shy away from.
But there's also like respecting the other person's desire, because like I personally get very angry when I've rejected someone and they keep trying to
Yeah.
push
Being
me.
insistent, okay?
Yeah, so if I don't feel anything from someone, like just like you, I would give subtle signs, but if they don't pick it up, then okay, fair game. But like I would never push someone when they're obviously not attracted to me, because I get very annoyed when that happens to me. And you also,
Okay.
if they've decided for them that's not what they want, then who am I to tell them no, you're wrong? Like it's just respect.
Just to bounce off of that point, for the gentlemen, for the men, okay? You go shoot your shot with a girl. If she's interested, she's interested. Or she will show that she's not interested because she wants you to chase.
Yeah.
But if you walk away, she's more likely to chase. If you're too insistent, like Steffi, you don't like it when they're too insistent, right? If you say no, it means no, right? But some girls, they will say no, but they want
But
to
they
play
want
the
you to
game,
say, yeah.
right?
I've
But
never
you walk
understood
away.
that.
Walk
I never
off,
understood that
walk
either.
Off. As a man,
Pointless.
walk off, she will come back. She won't come to
I mean,
chest and
depends,
say, look, oh,
depends.
you know what, I was joking. What? No, she will start dropping little subtle hints to show that she's interested too.
This guy, like...
No,
Whoa.
I'm sorry, but like maybe I can't speak for anyone else, but for me, I would never say no to someone I'm interested.
That you like...
Exactly.
Like,
Same.
Yeah.
why would I risk
Same.
it? Because like yes, okay, the chasing game and whatever. I don't know. That's
You're
might
Scorpio,
be,
right?
Yeah, that might be fun, but
What does
I
that have
don't
to do?
like
I don't believe in that.
because there's always a chance I say no and they're like okay and leave it.
Fine, yeah.
So
Yeah.
why
You can
would I
miss-
risk that? No.
Yeah.
See if that works in the middle. Yeah.
Go
there we
on. Go on, man.
Yeah. So
I've-
you said you were
You
gonna go
asked the
last.
question.
Oh,
What
yeah,
about
you
you?
have
it's
to
an
answer the
easy
question.
one for me because
No,
I've never been down bad like in that
Then
way.
why did you ask the question? I thought you have some
Because he wanted
crazy
to pass
story.
in the gutter. That's why.
Yeah, that's why.
Down.
All right, all
I've just been
right.
chill. That's it.
But yeah,
What happens to happen.
don't chase, attract. Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
Cool. Now we're gonna jump on to the next topic, which is how do you heal a broken heart? If you've been heartbroken, if any of you guys have been, show of
You
hands.
sound so dramatic. Like, how would you heal a
Listen,
broken
that's
heart?
the actor coming out. I'm sorry. No, but it's
Alright,
true.
cool.
Show of hands. Who's been heartbroken?
Come on.
Io bag. Listen. With chest. Listen.
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember that.
Well,
Was
if
I
you
heartbroken
shut
or
up.
was I
don't
just
remember,
sad?
you haven't. Like,
Huh?
you would have known.
Yeah.
And those that haven't been heartbroken, go and get heartbroken.
Nah, I think
You will learn so
the
much.
reason,
Yeah,
I think the
please.
reason why it's taking me is because while like she was my girl at the time, why she wanted to break up, but later like I still managed to keep the relationship going. So,
Okay.
Yeah. So I saved the relationship. In a
Oh,
way.
so yeah,
Yeah.
she didn't
So,
dump
but
you completely.
in like yeah, so in the midst of like she was telling me like she wanted to like break up, like that was the initial heartbreak.
So you fought for you guys,
yeah,
yeah?
I fought for us.
Okay.
And the relationship like carried on.
How long?
Is
for?
it still going or did it end
Oh
somewhere?
no, it ended like a few months later. I broke up.
Ah, that's why you did it.
No,
That's why you wanted
No,
the
no.
revenge. You wanted the revenge. That's what it is.
Time. You had time to process.
No, yeah, it just happens, I guess.
Now a whole different thing happened like months later. Like literally, it was not.
But do you
with
think
her.
on a subconscious level, when she said she wanted to break up, you weren't ready for a breakup,
Yeah.
and you had those months subconsciously
To process
to not even realize, but you started figuring out little faults in her that started collecting to then give you enough of a reason
Oh, nah.
to dump her.
Nah.
So I
No,
told
it-
dump her.
Alright,
But on a
So-
subconscious level,
Yeah.
think about it.
Alright.
Trust me.
No. So the reason why I broke up with her was because, well, we were in two different cities. I was in uni, and I was going through a burnout, basically emotional burnout.
Yeah.
So I would have literally distanced myself from everybody. So
Yeah.
friends, but the only reason I didn't distance myself from friends was because we lived in the same accommodation. So
Okay, sticky. Okay.
So yeah, so it's like, but literally, I wasn't even chatting to family, nothing like that. So, like, I was just distancing myself from everybody else, and that included my girlfriend.
Sorry, was this after you broke up with her or during the
Nah.
time that you were fighting?
No, we weren't even fighting. That's the thing.
No, I mean you were fighting for the relationship.
Oh no, we've already fought for the relationship. The relationship already continued. Like she was happy with the relationship, from what I
Right.
could tell.
Okay.
So,
So sorry, when was the time that you weren't talking to your friends or family and
oh yeah,
sort of-
literally, like this was like months later.
like after you'd broken
Yeah,
up?
no. So they initially wanted to break up. Then I saved the relationship. Then over time, we were good.
Okay.
Everything was fine. Then I went through a whole drama with friends and the people I hung around with. Then I was
Right.
going through like academics and just the burnout for the work. And after a while, I was just like, yeah, forget everybody. I just want to chill. Like,
And then
on
that
my own.
included
Yeah.
her as
That
well, yeah.
included her as well.
Scene,
So it's like
scene.
eventually when I now, well, it took me time to like recover from that emotional burnout. So eventually when I was now better, I've already broken up with her. And I
Okay.
was just like, oh man.
But you don't think
was-
you were actually heartbroken?
Oh no, I was heartbroken when she wanted to break up initially.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
He has a very good point to come like off his point. I think you can have a heartbreak in the
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
sure.
that's how it's always with
a
me.
person. It was same. A person can break your heart in the middle of the relationship, and then it, regardless of whether you continue or you stop the relationship, you have to do some work on yourself.
Yeah.
Really, your mental state can affect the relationship so much. If you're negative and unhappy with yourself, it's gonna crash the relationship.
I feel like for me, it's like when I end my relationships, that's not when I'm heartbroken. I feel like I'm heartbroken in the middle of the relationship.
So how would you fix a broken heart? So we've heard you said find your own passions, find yourself again, I guess. Because I guess when you get into a relationship, two people merge into one, and there's certain parts
Yeah.
of each personality that becomes one. And then you're having to let go of that because the relationship's gone. So the other part that's come to you is now going back. So now you have to rediscover yourself. How
Yeah.
do you do that? How would
Focus
you?
on yourself. Go out.
Go on.
Sarah, don't stay like don't be alone. Don't stay by yourself. Be with friends most of the time. That's what I would suggest. Go on holiday with friends by yourself. I don't know. No, not by yourself. Not by
Yeah,
yourself.
maybe for yourself,
Maybe,
for
yeah.
solo traveling, but not
But I have a question then, if that's okay, because I think it's one of the topics as well. But do you guys block your exes on every social media?
No.
Because I don't either, but every time I
So
break
before
up...
we get into that question, I'm gonna say my opinion
sorry.
on that. No, it's okay. It's alright. We'll come back to it though. Good question. That people, other things. Listen, if you've been heartbroken, good. You've been traumatized. Shit has happened to you, but through adversity and calamity is where you fucking develop. Is where you find yourself. You start to realize where your boundaries are. Right.
yeah,
So if someone's
100%.
cheated on you, and that's really fucked you over, and the relationship's ended now. Now you know, because you've been cheated on, that's broken your heart. Now you know where your line is, where to draw the line for the
Yeah.
future relationships. So that's where it grows you in the future. How to
agree.
how to heal a broken heart. Fuck being around people. Fuck doing stuff with other people. And here's why: because when you're surrounded by people, you don't have the time to think about.
About yourself. Oh yeah, that's.
So I
agree,
say,
I agree.
be by your fucking self, because.
Different people handle it different ways.
Yeah,
so
different
Yeah.
that's
people
all I
have
say.
different coping mechanisms.
But he has a
Yeah,
point.
but
He
the
has
thing
a
is,
point.
that's a coping mechanism.
Yeah.
But it's not a mechanism that helps you develop or re-find yourself.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Lack of a
he's
better
right.
word. Because
He's so right.
there's been times where stuff has happened and I've surrounded myself and gone out and had a great time to forget about
Yeah.
the bad.
But then when you
Right?
get back to your senses.
When you're by yourself, that's
Yeah.
when it hits you.
Yeah.
And let it fucking hit you. Let it smack you in the face
Yeah.
10 fucking times if it needs be.
It will hit you, like, eventually, just running away from
But
it.
the longer you leave it, the harder it's gonna
Yeah,
hit you.
I get it. It's
So
very true.
as soon as you break up, your heart is broken. Good. Go hit the gym. Get your anger out on the gym. Be by your self. Like, do what you want to be doing. Jumping off what you said, Luca. You know what you enjoy, right? You know what your hobbies are. You know what your passions are, right? Go and do that. Do the stuff you were doing before that person came along. And at the same time, spend time. I swear to God, sit on your bed for 1 hour straight. Just think about what has happened. And take away the biases, like, oh, this person done this, or it's all their fault. You have to realize when a relationship ends or you're heartbroken, it's not just the other person's fault. There is something that you've done on some scale. If you're mature enough to realize that you've done something to contribute
I don't agree.
towards that.
I'm
If
fucking
someone,
awesome
listen,
and
okay,
perfect.
here's the thing. If someone cheats on
I'm
you,
joking, that's
if someone
just-
cheats on you, they've broken your heart.
Yeah.
The question is, why did they cheat on you? What
Yeah,
could,
but
of course,
Yeah,
they've made the
no.
fucked up choice to cheat on you, okay? But what did you not do to prevent them from cheating on you, right? What could you have done better? So you start evaluating yourself.
I'm gonna dip quickly here. I
Jump in.
agree because a lot of the times I agree it's both people's fault, and unfortunately we're very flawed as human beings. And those situations we make poor choices and then we regret them. I think you're right. You have to you have to take the blame away in order to heal. If you're blaming yourself, you're blaming the other person. If you have regret, if you have anger, again, like when you say, think about, a lot of the times people get cheated on if they've done nothing wrong. It's just the other person doesn't love them anymore, or sometimes people have just bad to each other in relationships. Somebody cheats. Cheating is never the answer, but unfortunately, it happens like 90%.
Yeah.
Okay, we've had a long discussion,
really
and I hope everyone's
no,
got some of their ideas out at the moment. This is going to be enough for this podcast because we're going to snap a lot of it, cut it down
But
to
I
get
feel
to the
like there is
juicy,
a lot more
meaty
to be
bits.
said.
Of
Like
course,
there is a lot more to be
100%,
said.
100%. But for now, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and for now, take care, have a good one, and keep it blunt.
Bye.
Okie dokie.